So working with your partnership and also engaging the community, having conversations with them, these are really great steps to take to narrow down the focus on where you want to apply an intervention, in this case, installing a litter capture device. Other things to think about when selecting a site are visibility. Will there be opportunity for educational moments, as well as weather, quantity of litter, and functionality? Will the device that you have selected work with the ecology and the landscape of the area?
Lake Hiawatha is a good urban lake surrounded by densely populated communities, and they use it for a lot of different things. People come and canoe and fish and swim here. They're surrounded by parks and ball fields and things like that. Beyond just the people, there's also a lot of biodiversity at the lake. There are otters, beavers, fish, waterfowl, and other birds.
Lake Hiawatha is impacted heavily by escaped trash. Trash that flows through storm drain systems. It's 920 acres of storm drain system, draining lots of parking lots, sidewalks, streets in South Minneapolis. A lot of that collects and flows into this lake through one particular outflow pipe. When River Network approached us with the opportunity to install a litter capture device in an impacted water body in the Mississippi River Basin, Lake Hiawatha popped into mind because the water from this lake flows down into the Mississippi. So we, in our little area here, can impact the quality in the entire river.
So we're going to try a different tool here, using litter booms in a certain arrangement, using a triple boom to try to knock the energy down, catch the litter coming out of a stormwater drain. The key part of installing these litter traps in these communities isn't how much litter you can catch, it's can you protect and enhance this urban asset that's so important to all of us. And can you use the data and what you're getting from here to, create ambassadors, add to education, make people aware of their footprint. Litter's the great connector, it's also the great collector.
Our device partner hired local staff to come out and check the booms every couple of weeks, and after big rain events, they will go through that, all the litter that they take out of there, they will assess it to the ETAP standards.
We're able to build a profile of what's going on in any given creek at any given location. Whether it's plastic, metal, paper, anything else, and then we'll break it down into subcategories. So we're kind of trying to determine, is this something that was thrown out in the past week, or in the past 6 months, or is this 30 years old? So you can start kind of identifying litter sources and hopefully driving some solutions.
So anytime you're working with water, there are a lot of different actors involved, which means a lot of different permits and permissions. Working with the City of Minneapolis, the Parks Board, our community organizations. We coordinated all these meetings together, but then everyone had their tasks to go off and get their various permits.
The primary concerns that we heard about when we were installing it was really, number one, how does the device work? Is it safe for the critters that make the creeks and streams their habitat? Will it have any negative impact on the environment where it sits? And it doesn't. Would people remove the device? Through our communication about the project, those concerns have been primarily alleviated.
The bigger goals for this project were really to get the community together and involved, having everyone's voices heard in this. Beyond just the litter capture here, we really want to get people thinking about what's happening upstream and where's this litter coming from and how can you stop it right at the source.